Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is AR Chauhan, and this is Arcohan 599. Let's go on a trip, a journey if you will, through time and space. Our destination? Pakistan. You might know it as this place on the map, or maybe you've heard something about it in the news, but trust me, there's way more to it than that. We're talking ancient civilization, empires rising and falling, and a cultural tapestry that's richer than a Bollywood wedding. So buckle up because we're about to drop some serious knowledge. Okay, rewind the clock a few thousand years. We're talking way back, like 2500 BCE back. While your ancestors were probably figuring out the wheel, the people in the Indus Valley, right where Pakistan is now, were building massive cities. Not just mud huts, but sophisticated urban centers with plumbing, sewage systems, the works. We're talking Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, cities ahead of their time. They had trade networks stretching all the way to Mesopotamia. They had their own script, their own art, their own vibe. The Indus Valley civilization was a cradle of human ingenuity, and it laid the foundation for everything that came after. Hold up, the story doesn't stop there. Fast forward a few centuries, and you've got a parade of empires marching through what is now Pakistan. Persians, Greeks, Mauryans, Mughals, you name it, they've been there, conquered that, left their mark. First up the Persians, with their empire stretching from Egypt to the Indus River. Then came Alexander the Great, fresh off conquering Persia, strolling into the Indus Valley like he owned the place. Don't forget the Mauryan Empire, stretching all the way from Afghanistan to Bangladesh. And then came the Mughals, the rock stars of South Asian history. They built the Taj Mahal for crying out loud. The Mughals left an indelible mark on the region, their influence still visible in the art, architecture, and even the language spoken today. Now let's talk about a major plot twist in the story of Pakistan, the arrival of Islam in the 8th century. Before this, the region was a melting pot of religions, but the arrival of Islam changed the game. It wasn't a hostile takeover though, it was more like a cultural wave that slowly but surely swept through the region, brought by traders and Sufi mystics. Mosques and madrasas sprung up, and Islam began to take root, gradually becoming the dominant religion in the region. Islamic art, architecture, and traditions blended with the existing cultural fabric, creating a unique fusion that defines the region to this day. Fast forward a few centuries, and things get a little complicated. Enter the British East India Company, those masters of trade and, let's be honest, exploitation. They came for the spices, the textiles, and the chance to make a quick buck. What they didn't expect was to end up running the whole show. India, including what is now Pakistan, became the crown jewel of the British Empire. The British Raj brought about massive changes, but also sowed the seeds of their own demise. August 14, 1947. Remember this date, people, because it's when things got real. After decades of struggle and sacrifice, India gained independence from British rule. But there was a catch, a massive, heartbreaking catch. Instead of one free nation, British India was divided, split into two, India and Pakistan. The partition was messy, chaotic, and downright tragic. Millions of people were displaced, forced to leave their homes and cross newly drawn borders based on religion. But out of the ashes of partition, a new nation was born, Pakistan, a homeland for Muslims in South Asia. Alright, let's talk geography. Pakistan isn't just chilling in a corner somewhere, it occupies some seriously valuable real estate. We're talking the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East. To the east you've got India, its rival and neighbor. To the west, Iran and Afghanistan, with all their complexities. This strategic location has made Pakistan a key player in regional politics, a nation courted by allies and eyed suspiciously by rivals. Forget everything you think you know about monolithic cultures, because Pakistan is like a cultural buffet, with flavors from all over the region and beyond. We're talking ancient civilizations, Mughal grandeur, and a dash of British colonialism, all blended to create something unique. Pakistan is littered with ancient ruins, Buddhist temples, and historical sites just waiting to be explored. Then there's the Mughal influence, visible in the architecture, the food, the very fabric of society. From the majestic Badshahi Mosque to the bustling bazaars of Lahore, the Mughal legacy is everywhere. But within Pakistan, you've also got distinct cultural groups, each with their own language, traditions, and vibe. It's like a cultural tapestry, woven together with threads of history, tradition, and let's be real, really good food. Let's address the elephant in the room, the issue that makes everyone nervous, Pakistan's nuclear program. In 1998, Pakistan made history by becoming the world's 7th nuclear power. It was a move driven by insecurity, a nation facing a much larger and more powerful neighbor in India. The world watched with bated breath, worried about a nuclear arms race in South Asia. Pakistan argues that its nuclear arsenal is a deterrent, a way to ensure its survival in a hostile neighborhood. But the reality is nuclear weapons are a double-edged sword. Don't think for a second that Pakistan is just a regional player. Oh no, this nation is deeply entangled in global affairs, for better or for worse. We're talking about the war on terror, the fight against extremism, and the complex relationship with the United States. After 9/11, Pakistan became a key ally in the US-led war on terror. But this alliance has been strained, marked by mistrust and accusations of double-dealing. Pakistan's role in the global fight against terrorism is crucial. Here's a fun fact. Pakistan has a lot of people. Like, a lot. With a population of over 220 million, it's the 5th most populous country on the planet. This massive population makes Pakistan a demographic force to be reckoned with. It has a young and vibrant population with a median age of just 22, but this demographic boom also presents challenges. So there you have it, a crash course on Pakistan. We've covered thousands of years of history, from ancient civilizations to nuclear anxieties, from Mughal grandeur to the struggle for a stable future. In summary, Pakistan's historical depth, strategic location and role in global affairs have all contributed to its prominence on the world stage. It's a nation of contradictions, a place where ancient traditions collide with modern aspirations. It's a nation facing serious challenges, from poverty and terrorism to political instability. But it's also a nation of resilience, of warmth, of vibrant culture and unwavering hope.